Collaborative technologies. Collaborative technologies are tools and systems designed to facilitate group work. And these collaborative technologies evolved through a number of generations. In the first generation of collaborative technologies, tools and systems like emails, discussion forums, and address books were developed. In the second generation of collaborative technologies, other tools and systems like shared workspaces, web conferencing, and instance messaging platforms were developed. In the third generation of collaborative technologies, more tools and systems like blogs, wikis, and social networks were developed. And in the fourth generation of collaborative technologies, unified communication and universal dashboards were developed. So, unified communication is a form of collaborative technology that combines different and multiple application and communication channels into a single interface. Collaborative technologies are very important because they help to reduce the time spent in facilitating group work and the associated costs incurred in facilitating the group work.
Good day. My name is Tomo Akimbade and I am a member of Team 10, and I'll be walking us through the importance of unified communications in enhancing and elaborating collaboration in the workplace. And I'll be doing this from the four major areas of calling, messaging, analytics and data tracking, and then mobility. Looking at it from the angle of calling, we have unified communications that help and advance the ability for one employee to get across to another employee in the workplace using the information technology created for calling. Now we have information technologies that have advanced and sped up operations of employees in the current workplace, and this has improved the productivity of employees. After all, if employees are not feeling so productive through the information technology, we are not going to be making progress as organizations. We also have the importance from the angle of messaging. Now, a typical email takes about 12 hours to respond to, according to an information provided by Google. Information technology can enhance collaboration through messaging by the creation of new and advanced messaging tools that has helped to improve the collaboration and productivity of employees. Now, we have less or fewer hours which emails are being tended to, and other ways for employees to get across to one another faster because of the unified communications. We also have analytics and data tracking as a way to look at the importance of unified communications to collaboration. Now, we have a lot of data, we have big data involved in our ecosystem right now. The use of software tools or like Tableau or Power BI can help organizations to filter out the most relevant information and data that are being required to enhance or improve the operations of the employees. Now, we have data sources that are large. We can use these tools to actually filter out a lot of unnecessary information and get the most appropriate information which is required for an employee or for an organization. Now, looking at this from the last angle of mobility. Mobility can also help to improve the collaboration in an organization through the angle of video and teleconferencing tools. Now we have Skype, we have Zoom, we have a lot of other information technology that helps to improve mobility in today's world. Mobility doesn't just mean walking around from one place to another. It means the ability to get an information fast across from one place to another, and this can be done using unified communications, and this enhances collaboration in the workplace. Above all, the main importance of all this is to improve employees' productivity and raise revenues, and also make employees feel good about the organizations they are working for. Thank you, as I'll be passing over to my next teammate.
Hi, my name is Topan, a group member of Group 10, and and let's talk on Web 2.0 of collaborative technology. Collaborative technology now have some virtual components, even for people who see one another every day. Collaborative technology supports these interactions, and they go well beyond mails, text messages, and telephone. Web 2.0, as we know that I'm here to actually talk about, have gone beyond just mere interactions. And Web 2.0 and related advancements introduces powerful tools that encourage widespread participation, and they actually promote information sharing. Some of these advancements are blogs also called the weblog, social networking, likes of Facebook, LinkedIn, and WhatsApp. And we have wikis and microblogging like Twitter. Many of these powerful tools that has been said have found their way into corporation to facilitate collaboration and promote information sharing. Collaborative technology have opened new possibilities and opportunities to help industries and firms to do their work faster, as to be a productive, efficient, and social activity. Thank you.
I'll be talking about human element and collaborating with technology. This basically explains the various reasons why technology might impact the interactions between human beings, and there are some factors that influence the decisions and the interactions, such as unfamiliarization with communication tools. Tools such as keyboards, mouse, camera, microphones can be complicated sometimes to use for some people, and sometimes the tools that we are using, such as the microphone, might be faulty, and it will impact the effectiveness of the communication. Also, we have reduced media richness, such as this factor comes into play because sometimes we interact mostly online, and when you are interacting online, you will not be able to do some things like smile to the person physically, and also that will impact the quality of the information you are trying to pass through. Also, there's also the problem of unclear audience, because there are some times whereby you don't even know the person you are talking to, you are just passing a message across, such as maybe when you are making a tweet about something, you don't know if the message will affect someone or a particular group, and that will also affect the various communication interaction we have. Also, there's also the problem of heightened anonymity. Nowadays, social media makes someone give a message and the person can just be anonymous about the message. The person will not reveal his identity, and this can also affect communication and interaction, because I can send a message that is harmful to someone, I can send a hate speech that is harmful to someone, and will not be able to trace the information to any particular source or person. And lastly, we have great physical distance. When we are interacting online, there's always distance between people. People cannot meet, people cannot see each other and talk to each other, and they cannot interact in a physical way. And this affects information to the point that when we finally see the person, we are always on our phones, we cannot even interact with the person physically. That's all I have to say on human element and collaborating with technology. Thank you.
So in conclusion, I'm going to talk about strategies to make virtual teams more productive. Firstly, team leaders should be appointed, and these are ruled with legislated, in the sense that at the inception of each team, every team member should come together to appoint a competent person that's going to manage and control every individual process for the attainment of the team goal. Furthermore, a written team charter should be developed for team members to agree on goals, expectations for work styles, conflict resolutions, and team member evaluation strategies. This is talking about when the team is firstly formed, every team member should come together to draw up a deed stating the goals and the expectations for how the goals should be carried on, conflict resolution procedures in the event of there being conflict between team members, and how to evaluate the processes the team members are carrying on. Then a high-tech, a high-touch approach should be used. An in-person meeting or interactive video session at the start of each project should be carried on to get familiar and build trust between members. This is talking about when a team is firstly formed, the members should come together, be it virtually or in person being preferable, to chop it up, to talk about how they, to just meet in person, just get familiar with each other. That clearly builds up the trust each person has between themselves and the familiarity, because me coming on to a team, I might be shy, I might not want to talk to people, and that's bad for business. So like an in-person meeting is clearly a thing, in getting virtual teams more productive. Then a decision-making strategy should be developed. Thus, a decision should not just be carried on by the team leader as everyone thinks. A strategy, involving all of the members of the team should be adopted, just for the decisions, to be clearly stated, and everyone agreeing with it, so that there won't be rebellion on one side of the team. Lastly, clear communication should prevail and information should be shared frequently, even more than required. Thus, this is talking about team members should know when to talk about things, like if something is wrong with you, like if you can't meet up with your deadlines, you should talk about it with your teammates. You shouldn't keep that to yourself, because your teammates might expect you to come through, but then you mess up because you're not outspoken, you're not speaking to your teammates. There might be a family emergency that might come up, because that happens. Maybe your family member gets a broken leg, you never can tell. So like clear communication should prevail, and that's going to mightily impact positively on the productivity of virtual teams. And I hope with these points it's clear to us why virtual teams should be a thing, and these are steps to make